Well, we are set for Legally Speaking this morning with attorney Carol Thomas, who's joining me right now. And it is good to see you. How are you, Attorney Thomas?
Wonderful. Thank you. How are you, Blake?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Thank you.
Today we are talking about elder law, especially around the holidays, which I think is such an important discussion to have, of course, while you're with your family this week. And so, Attorney Thomas, as an elder law attorney, is there anything that you would like to share about this time of year?
Well, this is a very special time of year and such a happy time for so many people. But I've been talking to a lot of clients recently, and they've pointed out to me that if a loved one has had to be placed in a nursing home in the last year, maybe this is your first year where you've lost someone during the year, it's a very difficult time for people too. So actually they knew I was going to do this segment today. They said, please point out to people that it's not ho, ho, ho for everyone. Keep in mind that for some people it's sad. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but as happy a time as it is, keep in mind for others this could be a very difficult time of year also.
I think it's a reality, so
Yes.
it's important to bring that up for sure. What should people do to make it easier on their loved ones who may be struggling a little bit?
Well, I think it's extremely important to acknowledge the fact that they may be going through a hard time. And you can just say, I hope the holidays are as best as they can be for you, but just recognize how difficult it can be. And I think the other thing is we buy presents for our loved ones. I think the kindest thing you can do for your loved one is if you have a medical issue, that you've already prepared your documents so they're not struggling now having to go to the attorney, possibly having to go to court, getting things done ahead of time.
Definitely don't want to add any stress that doesn't need to be there.
Exactly.
All right, so you're talking about protecting your home and your assets as well. Someone needs nursing home care, but what about maybe younger individuals? What should they consider?
Well, I wanted to talk about that today because certainly the holidays, it's a lot about children. And I talk so much about what we do for our seniors as far as protecting assets, but what about younger individuals that have young children? I think they owe it to their children to get a will. Name who will take care of your children if something would happen to you. I think it's responsibility of parents to do that because what a mess if something would happen and that isn't taken care of. So for our children's sake, I think everyone should have a will.
That's a great consideration to bring up for sure. Any other documents that anyone should absolutely know around this time of year or in general?
In general, everyone should have a medical power of attorney. People don't know that when a child turns 18 years of age, the parent no longer has a right to make medical decisions. So if that child is in a car accident, it can be a disaster and just heart-wrenching for the parents. So once someone turns 18, everyone 18 and older should have a medical power of attorney naming who would make medical decisions. And you know, Blake, they're free at most hospitals, most doctors' offices, so there's no excuse to not have one.
Oh, wow, I did not know that. So, you know, that is something I can also consider myself.
Yes, you need to get that.
I do. Okay, well, good that you are here. Attorney Thomas, anything else you would like to share with our viewers this morning?
Well, I know I sound like a broken record, but I've had so many people that have come in recently, and there's been a crisis that was just totally unexpected. Suddenly a stroke or something happens, and I was thinking maybe I should say maybe your New Year's resolution should be consider getting documents done for your loved ones. Make it easier for them.
Very good. Well, I appreciate your time this morning coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You're very welcome, and I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too, Blake.
I appreciate that. And if you want more information on this, just make sure to head to our website. That's the hot links section at WNEM.com. Kyle checks on your forecast coming up next.